Jesus freak here, and if you hear any strange noises, it's probably my cat. Anyway, I'm going to take a look at this and compare it to another edition I have that bears the same name and see what I think of it. So this is it says it was from some publisher called Kelchner or Kelchner. It's actually Eyre and Spottiswoode Royal Ruby. Now, I'm not interested in any of this front material about the Order of the Rainbow, which is some sort of Freemason auxiliary of some sort. And gets into some sort of weird, magical cult stuff using the Bible, which I think, it's a thing that should not be. Anyway, I'm wondering if this means it was printed in '89, making it one of the very last Eyre and Spottiswoode Royal Rubies. Because the status of the Queen's printer was shifted from Eyre and Spottiswoode to Cambridge in 1990. There's the epistle dedicatory, table of contents, kind of like Oxford, put it right on the page with it, go right into Genesis, etc. No red letters. A little page crinkling there, but that was in the pictures when I saw it on eBay. So I knew about it. All right. Now, it's not quite as clear as the newer Cambridge ones. And I have a newer Cambridge one. Actually, got two of them. One of them's a rebind. Generally looks the same. Now, let's see. This may mean it's actually older than that, but I don't think so. You might recognize this. This is a word list produced by Trinitarian Bible Society, and some of their Bibles still have this. And it obviously looks like it was produced on a Macintosh. The same pictures you find in the back of the Trinitarian one. And this is Trinitarian's 2-year read-through chart. And just to the back. It's pretty simple. Now side by side. The one on the right is the Eyre and Spottiswoode one I just acquired. And the one on the left is Trinitarian Bible Society edition, which I tacked the goatskin cover onto, kind of crudely, but and it's produced by Cambridge. This one appears to have been produced in 2017. I'll get into the overall layout later, but it has a newer retypeset version of the word list. Specifically mentioning Trinitarian, and these same pictures, though I think there may be more of them. And a newer edition of the same reading guide. Turn to some random page, I guess, semi-random. One on the left to be good. This is 692. This is Trinitarian on the left, Eyre and Spottiswoode on the right. The font is obviously different. It's a somewhat a more old-fashioned one on the right, and you can tell it's more, hand typeset versus this one was computer typeset by 2K. You can see they tried to get really close. Some pages even end on the same word, but not all pages. Some pages start on the same word, but not all pages. The top descriptions are the same, and this is just overall. My best explanation being that Cambridge wanted to redo the plates but keep them as close as possible, and had 2K Denmark do that. But this is your Eyre and Spottiswoode. And it's got to be recent to have this note on it, because I've got Bibles into the 60s that don't have that, that are, you know... Actually, I think I got a Bible from the 70s that still doesn't have this. So I'm not sure when they started including that. So, as I've been saying, the Trinitarian Bible Society edition of this currently still produced by Cambridge University Press, and they have their own editions too, some of which are, you know, white with the gold trim just like this, that I believe that Cambridge's text block is basically a recreation of this one. And don't know why. Maybe they felt the plates were too old or whatever. But the text block is not identical, but it's very close. It's in a different font, but they tried to keep the layout as close as possible. And this is probably one of the last, I'm guessing, editions to have been published by Eyre and Spottiswoode. Jesus freak out.